Seeing with the eye of the commandments. Ask yourself this question: has the Lord required more of me than to live by his commandments? Or, if I follow those commandments, will it please God? We know that God looked at Jesus on that baptism day and said, "This is my Son in whom I am well pleased." Had he started his ministry already? Had he worked a miracle yet? No. Then what had he done that pleased the Father so? I think it was that he had lived out the commandments as they were supposed to be lived. Jesus said in one place, "Do not suppose that I came to annul the law and the prophets. I did not come to abolish, but to complete. For I assure you, while heaven and earth endure, not one iota or one sign shall be dropped from the law until all is finished." Jesus has gone into heaven, and we live by faith in the grace of God meant for our salvation. Yes, this is true. But are we to neglect the commandments? Is it okay, for example, to bear false witness against a neighbor? Contemporaries of Jesus in the Sanhedrin bore false witness against him, said he would destroy the temple. And look what happened. Jesus was put into a stressful trial, and those officials bent on finding him guilty did so. The rest is painful history. So, can we abrogate God's command to his people to follow the commandments, or the law, as the Jewish people say? Yes, we can live in grace, be cheerful, generous, forgiving, Christ-like in our love, but we are not to neglect the commandments. How do we keep faithful to them? First, by reading them ourselves, meditating on them, trying to understand what God means and the behavior included within them. Watch a TV program and very soon you will see that a scene fosters or presents adultery or fornication. If you witness this, think of the commandment forbidding adultery. If you see a scene or read in the newspaper or magazine an account of someone taking a possession belonging to another, then you should think to yourself, "Thou shalt not steal." This goes on and on. When you see an action, or young folks hear a song lyric, do ask yourself, what commandment relates to what I'm seeing or hearing? This is how you can live with an eye toward the commandments. My challenge to you is this: see with eyes that are blessed with the knowledge of the commandments. Scripture says, "Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye." It makes life so much easier and simpler for you. If you enjoyed the background music, you can use the link at the bottom of the screen and transfer to my regular website where an MP3 version of the music can be downloaded free.